What's up, you guys? One Class Gamer here. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it is time. It's time to take the Koroks, or collect all of the Koroks in the Central Hyrule region, or the Central Tower region. We're finally here. This is the region that I've just been talking about, like, non-stop for ever since I started these Korok videos. I was like, I've constantly been going like, oh my god, this region's gonna suck. This region's gonna suck. I don't want to do this region. Uh, um, yeah. I didn't plan on editing through this region until like later today, but I was just like, you know what? Let's just get this over with. Let's just edit this and just do this right now, and then I'll take a break. I don't know. I was just like, I have to edit this, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't that bad editing through this. But I'd also be lying if I said that editing this region was worse than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, it was sort of how I expected it. It took me about 3.5 hours around there to edit through all of this footage, and this is my most tightly edited video probably I've done on my YouTube channel like ever. I had to edit through about 5 hours of footage here and edit it down to 47 minutes. And in the end, I was able to do it. And my computer is like literally, it's dying right now. Like it can't take any more of this shit. So it's pretty funny because once I actually finish this video, I'm gonna have to delete some shit off my computer because it is literally dying right now. Like this video is killing my computer, and yeah. I sat down and edited this, and there's a lot of Koroks in this area. I'm gonna say that right now. There's a ton of Koroks in this region. I start off with like 613 Korok seeds, and by the time I'm done with this, I have about 720 Korok seeds. So there's a combined total of about 120 Korok seeds around there. In this area, there's a lot of Korok seeds in the central region, and it starts off pretty simple here. You're going around these areas that are not too bad to traverse through. But man, you just wait. Once we get into like the like Hyrule Castle and around there, that's when it starts getting really annoying. I apologize if you hear noises in the background. My dad just got up, so he's really freaking loud sometimes. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I just want to get this freaking commentary over with. But yeah, my computer is like struggling right now. So I hope that it doesn't lag at any point when I'm doing this commentary. And yeah, but I'm just happy that I edited this. I was thinking it was gonna take me at least 3 to 4 hours to edit this, and thankfully I edited it. I hate saying that word. I got it all edited in like 3 hours, 3.5 hours around there. Yeah, this is the most annoying region that I've taken on thus far, but thankfully the rest of them aren't that bad. They're pretty simple after this. The Ridgeland region might be the longest one out of the last three. Technically the recording session for the Akala region is longer because I think at that point, like I think I remember if I remember correctly, when I was doing when I was recording the last three regions, I did them all like in a marathon because I was like I just wanted to get the Koroks done. So I think by the time I got to the final region, like the Akala region, I was just so tired and exhausted that I was like screwing up a lot. But I think that's the reason why the Akala region, video is technically longer than the Ridgeland region video, but yeah, this is technically, you know, out of all the Korok videos I've put up and the rest that I'm going to put up, this is going to be this is the longest one. This area is fucking crazy when it comes to collecting Korok seeds. Man, you know, I can't stress enough. I can't stress enough. You're gonna see a lot of in the beginning here, a couple, like quite a bit of scenes where I'm speeding shit up a lot, because like I said, I really wanted to meet that whole time limit deadline that I always have with these videos, and I'm so happy that I was able to actually get it below 50 minutes. I can't tell you guys enough. I don't know why. Like, I mean, if it went above 50 minutes, that would have been fine by me. I would have been completely okay with it because, you know, as I've said a bunch of times already, this is the biggest area for collecting Koroks in the game. But I really wanted to try my hardest to tightly edit this and make sure it didn't exceed 50 minutes. And, I mean, I was really close and I got it. But yeah. There's quite a bit of Korok seeds here. You're going to notice that I run around that I've already collected. And I'm like, yeah. I will say there's a lot of, like, really cool, like, ruins to explore in Central Hyrule that I explore in this video. Like, that I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. Like, the Colosseum area I was in a couple minutes ago is an awesome area. And I think there's, I don't know, like, there's some cool stuff there. There's just a lot of cool areas that I hadn't explored yet, you know, in Central Hyrule that I got to see for my first time when I was collecting these Korok seeds. Yeah, I mean, this area was so, like, crazy for collecting the Koroks that I had to take a break, I remember. Like, I recorded about 2.5 hours, and I was like, I have to take a break. This is already, like, way too much. And then the guide that I was following, it was pretty good for the most part, but as soon as I got into Hyrule Castle, the guide was terrible. It didn't show, like, it did a terrible job at showing me, like, it does a terrible job at showing you where to go, like, because Hyrule Castle, like, is an area that you can get turned around a lot there if you're, like, the map is so poorly, like, made. Like, I mean, it's not like a flat map, like, in the right-hand corner. You know, you have to actually bring up the map, and it's like a 3D map, like the dungeons. But since Hyrule Castle is so freaking big, and there's so many passages you can take, like, you're looking at the map, and you're like, okay, and you get so confused and turned around. So, for me, it was like I was in there for, like, an hour and a half, but in this video, I mean, I'm only in Hyrule Castle for, like, the last 10 minutes, so, yeah. It's better if, like, here, it's cool if, it's better if you have your horse to ride around, because it's just a whole lot faster. Really, I mean, I'd say about, the first 30 minutes of this video, or 25 to 30 minutes, is me running around Hyrule Field, getting Koroks. Because a lot of them are really spaced together here. And then I start exploring the outer regions of the Hyrule Castle, like the city town ruins, the Hyrule City ruins. And then I get into Hyrule Castle. But, yeah, my horse is so awesome looking. Wow. It's badass looking. I had to do some really tricky cuts here because I went off to, like, in the middle of, like this Korok and the next one, I went off to, like, fight a guardian nearby that, I spent about 30 minutes trying to get him to drop an ancient core. So you're gonna, I don't know if you guys are gonna notice it or not, but there's a cut right there. You guys probably didn't notice it because I had to work really hard. Thankfully, like, when you're doing a lot of this and sped up, like, when you're editing a lot of sped up footage like this, it's easier to create a cut, 2 cuts, and make it look like it's in the same, like, take, because it's sped up footage, it goes by super fast. But I also go off to fight this guardian. I was trying to get him to drop a giant ancient core. I was fighting that guardian, that one guardian that I just killed. I was fighting him for like 30 minutes. Like the whole save trick, it's very useful, and it works perfectly. Um, and sometimes you'll get them to drop giant ancient cores like in your first try, but other times you can very well be fighting guardians for like 30 to 40 minutes. And there are 3 guardians in this region. There's another one coming up right now. This guy right here. There's a cut. I'm just on the opposite side of the field here. Both of these guardians, that guy and the guy a couple minutes ago, I was fighting both of those guardians, no joke, for like 30, 40 minutes each. So at least an hour of this first session of recording is just me fighting guardians. So thankfully I was able to cut all that out. I mean, really the heavy Korok hunting comes in the second session, which is like 3.5 hours. But man, I'm telling you guys, I'm so happy that I finally edited this entire region. Editing it is the most annoying part. Commentating is annoying too, but it doesn't obviously take as long because the video, all the footage is edited at this point, and you don't need to sit down for as long. And yeah, it can be really annoying when these keys like swarm you too, like just out of nowhere. It's like, leave me alone, Keys! Freaking Keys. There's a Mabe Village ruins. This Korok's underneath the rock. Yeah, and the Stalfoses are really annoying too. Ugh. There's like, I don't know how many Guardians are in the frickin' Central Hyrule. Like, there's at least, I would say, like 10 or 15 of them running around here that are, you know. Well, thankfully, I'm glad that I'm at least at a high enough level and I have enough equipment to where I can kill them very easily. Like, if I was hunting these Koroks earlier in the game, I'm talking like way earlier. You know, because technically, if you think about it, you can start hunting Koroks, like, immediately, as soon as you get off the Great Plateau. Because the great thing about this game is they give you everything you need in, like, the first couple hours, you know? You don't, like, you could technically start hunting Koroks, like, you can hunt down all 900 of the Koroks within the first couple hours of, the Korok can be like the first thing you do in this game. So I'm glad that I waited all the way until like the end, where I'm at a way higher level, because there are so many Guardians that are just on my ass in this video, as you're gonna see, that are just constantly bugging me. That I'm able to kill them very easily, thankfully, because I have a lot of equipment. Yeah, I'm able to kill the Guardians, but then you're also going to see moments later on where you're going to notice cuts and fades, because I had to go off screen and get arrows because, you know, I wasted a lot of arrows on the enemies in this region. But yeah, this is another arrow minigame with the heart face shaped Korok. And man, I'm so tired. I've been up since like 1 in the morning. It's like fucking, I can't talk for shit. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning now, and I've been doing these since the Heber region. So I've done 3 solid regions in a row again, which means I should be able to just sit down and edit the last 3 regions. And then I just gotta figure out when my buddy Sebastian can do co-commentary, post-commentary with me. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I'm gonna, you know, I know I've been talking about that a lot, and I'm gonna try my hardest to make sure he can do it. There is a chance though that he won't. There's a possibility that he can't do it, and if he isn't able to, then I'll probably just do the commentary by myself, like all these other videos that I've been doing. If that's so I'm just basically letting you know. I know I've been talking about the post commentary quite a bit, like it's gonna happen, like 100%, and I kind of have been, I guess, hyping it up in my own way, but there's still a possibility that it might not happen at all, and if that's the case, then I'll just do these myself. But I have no problem because with each Korok video I do, I'm getting closer and closer to finishing these, and yeah, man, just ever since I had my marathon, like where I just played a whole bunch of this game and finished every single video, I've been doing nothing but editing these for like Breath of the Wild videos for like the past 2 weeks. Ever since I finished the game, and in between, oh no, it's starting to lag right now. Crap! Don't lag. Why are you lagging? Stop it! Ah, god damn it! Please stop lagging. Like, just stop it right now. I swear to God, I should stop scrolling the video. Okay, it stopped for now. Hopefully, it doesn't put the commentary like ahead or like ahead of the video or anything like that. But yeah, my computer is like dying right now. But I've counted the amount of parts that I've edited, and in between part 43, I think it is. Yeah, part 43 is where I stopped and had my whole marathon of this game, and what's going to be the final part of this playthrough. I've I've edited like 40 parts of this playthrough in the past 3 weeks, which is insane. Like, this is the most, I would say, I've ever, like, the most videos I've had to edit on my channel, like, ever before. Like, most pre-recorded videos I've ever had to edit before, if that makes sense. I don't know. My commentary is probably really bad right now, because I'm so tired, and honestly, my dad is kind of annoying me, because he's being really freaking loud! Ugh. Let me check something. Yeah. Man, I have to go to freaking traffic school. I don't want to do that. Stop lagging video. I swear to God. If you stop lagging. I'm going to be so freaking pissed off if it keeps lagging. Shoot this acorn in the tree. Yeah, so, oh my fucking God, I swear to God. Quit lagging. I'm gonna have to delete some shit on my computer. Like, I'm gonna have to delete, stuff. I'm probably gonna have to delete, like, all of the shit in, like, my, my photo library, because I've got, like, 500 videos in there, and I'm pretty sure if I deleted everything in there, it would empty my, it would, like, create a lot of free space on my hard drive, and my computer would stop lagging afterwards. I don't know. But fucking A, it's damn it, dude. My computer is struggling to, I'm struggling to, like, it's lagging terribly right now. I hope the commentary isn't out of sync with what's going on right now, because as I'm watching this, it is lagging like a bitch. Ugh. Come on, computer. Just, come on, just push through. Come on. You've only got like 27 more minutes. Just 27 more minutes of commentary. Yeah. Every single time I do this commentary, I'm basically just watching it in iMovie. And, I'm watching the video in mute, because if I had the video, like, if I had the audio on right now, then it would, you'd be able to hear it through the microphone, and that's not really good. So I guess this is just how I'm gonna watch this from now on. Oh my god, so bad my commentary. I guess this is just how I'm gonna be watching this until this commentary is done. It's gonna be lagging and stuff. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I hate doing it, but I just told my dad to like try and keep it down because he's being really loud right now. I don't know if you can hear that in the actual in this video, if you can hear how loud he's being, but he's being pretty freaking loud. I guess I'm just gonna keep commentating and doing the commentary, and I'm gonna have to watch this video to make sure the audio isn't out of sync because, you know, as I'm watching this right now and doing the post commentary, my computer is lagging like a bitch, but it's still going. So, you know, I'm just hoping it's not out of sync or anything like that, because, you know, I don't mind the fact that I have 3 more regions to do. I just want to get this region done. Like, I want to get it freaking done. I want to get it done. So I run into another guardian here in the forest. And I kick his ass, obviously. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, get out of here with this shit. Yeah, so I think we're in a couple minutes we're gonna be getting into the areas surrounding Hyrule Castle. Like we're already starting to do it right now, technically. This is the Hyrule Forest Park, another interesting area. I know I talk about that a lot, but there's just so many like really like intriguing areas to explore. Like they designed the world so perfectly in this game. Like I don't know, I can only imagine. I mean, the creator said that what he had to do was the process was really tedious because they had to like design, like they would design and then they would like go over that same area a bunch of times, and then they would like create like, I guess like a template or a template for that, if that's even the right word, a template for like a certain area. Like they would make an area and they would like design. They'd have to like design each region. They had to design each area in the game like over and over and over and over and over again, like hundreds and hundreds of times until there was enough variety and it was interesting enough and, you know, good enough. And I just only imagine like what it would be like to design a world like this. It would just be fucking crazy. Man, I'm stuttering a lot and my speech is terrible. Did I just kill a deer there? What the fuck is wrong with me? I just realized that right now. But yeah, there's the next Korok is another one of these Koroks where you have to collect all of the apples in the trees, or the third tree to match the other 2 trees to get it. I haven't done one of these in a while, actually, technically. But yeah, there it is. And 674 Korok seeds. Now we're getting into the outer parts of Hyrule. And yeah. I'm just gonna let you guys know if the last 9 Korok videos, like weren't really guides. This definitely isn't a guide, you know. I mean, I'm gonna preface it again, like I've said multiple times. If this is your first Korok video that you guys are watching, um, this is not a full-on guide because I've already collected 90 Koroks in this playthrough, so this is not a full-on guide. These are just the Koroks that I haven't gotten in my playthrough yet. And if you think these videos are guides, you know, they sort of are. You can sort of follow them and get the Korok seeds that I've been showing you guys, but this one, it's probably going to be kind of tough for you guys to follow this one because there's a lot of footage that I just sped up extremely fast. And when I'm in like really tight areas, it's going to be hard to follow where I'm going with the ×8 like speed because again, I made it super fast because I wanted to meet that time deadline. The one video that's probably gonna be long in this playthrough is the finale, and I'm okay with that. I'm all in for the finale being, you know, extra long and lengthy. It's just every other video leading up to the finale, I don't want them to be above 50 minutes because I've talked about it like once or twice, but you know, it's more likely for someone to sit down and watch a 30 to 40 minute video than a 50-minute to an hour long video. So, yeah, now I'm just repeating myself. I'm becoming so redundant. Like, I'm just like out of things to say. Like, I've typically been pretty good coming up with topics, but at this point, like, I'm tired and I can't think of anything else to say. What is wrong with me? Man. Karok Bridge. Karok Bridge sounds a lot like Korok. And you're gonna get attacked by the Yiga clan a lot around here too, so fair warning. Especially the guys with the wind cleavers. Those guys are gonna be all up your ass, and it's just like, get away, like leave me alone. Get out of my life! Let me live my life. Yeah, so you get this Korok right here. The next one is another one where you have to like step on the switch and go through the ring of whatever they are to get it. And I recommend using the Zora armor to get to this one because you want to have that extra speed while swimming when you're going for it. But yeah, there it is. I don't even care if my commentary is bad though. If it is, you know, then I'm just gonna keep it in. I'm not gonna do this over again, but I'm gonna have to sit down and watch this to make sure it doesn't the commentary's not out of sync. And if it is, then I am gonna have to do the commentary again. But my computer just it can't take any more. It's like dying, like it wants to go to sleep, but I'm pushing it to its like full, like its highest, but like I'm pushing it to its highest potential right now, like to the point of it like crashing. I hope it doesn't crash. That would just suck. Like if it crashed like right now, that would suck. You know, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, this next Korok right here, I think it's the next one. Oh wait, no, there's a box puzzle one first, the metal box puzzle. You get this box out of the river and put it in here like this. This next Korok is really annoying, I'm just warning you guys, because it's another one where you have to place a certain thing on the pedestal, but the thing you need to place on the pedestal is a rusty shield. And more than likely, if you've been following this, you're not going to have a rusty shield. At this moment, you're not going to have one. And it's going to be really annoying because you're going to be looking around for a rusty shield and you're like, where the fuck is rusty shield? You have to put a rusty shield on the pedestal. And I did not have one, so I had to look up like a location where there is a rusty shield. And I figured out that there is one here in Central Hyrule. You come here to this shrine near the Riverside Stable. and then get your horse out so it's a little bit faster. And you ride your horse all the way over to, I think it's the Mabe ruins, the Mabe village ruins. Is it? I don't know. It's still, the thing is still lagging, so it's like, you know, you come to these ruins right here, and it's gonna be chilling. There's gonna be a rusty shield chilling near the wall that you can collect. And yeah, then you just come back here and you put it in the pedestal, and you'll get the Korok. That's a really annoying one. Like I said, most of these Koroks are pretty easy to get, but every now and then there's just a really annoying one like this where they really make you work for it. But yeah, I think I collect like all 3 of the rusty shields because I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that again if I have to ever place a rusty shield down again. I was like, you know what, I'll just grab all 3 of these. Even though the rusty shield technically right now sucks compared to all the other shields we have, like the Hylian shield. So yeah, you get that Korok, and then you get this Korok right here where you dive between the lily pads. And I think we're going to be moving into the areas, or the Castletown ruins. First we get this one right here, and then we're going to be moving into the Castletown ruins. And it's so annoying because you're gonna as you're collecting the Koroks here, constantly these guardians are gonna be aiming at you with their lasers. Like, dude, get off my ass, you know? Like, leave me alone. Well, first we're gonna be coming into the sacred grounds here to get this Korok up here, and now we're gonna be going into the Castletown ruins, and I got about 15 minutes left to sit through here. So 692 Koroks, getting pretty close. So come in here and up here, blah blah blah. And you want to pull out your bow, and it's another one right here where you have to shoot this spot to unlock this Korok. Again, which is one I don't know how I would figure that out if I didn't have the guide helping me out. But then you're gonna come over here, and there's gonna be another arrow minigame one. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Hyrule Castle looks really cool, especially from this angle. The Calamity Ganon circling all around it and shit. But man. And again, if you think my the video is lagging, or like my quality is terrible, it's not. It just lags a lot in this area. You're gonna see a lot of lag in Hyrule Castle too. Like, it lags quite a bit in that one. Like, it lags quite a bit in Hyrule Castle, and I mean, I don't know. I figured the 2 updates that has it been? I think is it 2 or 3? I've had to update this. This game has gone through like 3 updates already, and they haven't really stated what the updates have been for, but the lag is still pretty bad in this game. I mean, it's a little bit better on the Switch version. Obviously, I'm playing on the Wii U version, so you know. I will say that, like, there's not as, you know, I'm happy that there's not as much as a graphical difference though between the Wii U and the Switch version, because for a long time this game was just going to be a Wii U exclusive, but then I think to the middle of the development the Switch was announced, and they're like, you know what, we're going to put it on the Switch too. So I mean, people are saying, oh, the Wii U version sucks compared to the Switch. Really, I mean, they're kind of the same thing. There really isn't a huge difference between the two. It's just, it lags more on the Wii U. There's more lag and more pop-in. Now, this next Korok right here, we're going into Hyrule Castle here, finally. This next Korok, I sped this all up because it took me at least 5 to 6 minutes to get this Korok. There's a follow the flower Korok underneath the bridge here where you have to follow these flowers. And every single time I tried and collect these flowers, either the rain would make me slip and I'd run out of stamina, or this guardian up here like prevent me, like constantly knock me down and shoot me. It took me a long time, and I had to speed this up like a lot to get this Korok done, and I drowned right there. You know, so this is a follow the flower Korok basically, and it might be kind of hard to tell, but the first flower is underneath the bridge, and you know it goes up around the side of the bridge, and the final flower is right here. And that Korok is really annoying. Unless you take out that Guardian, it's really annoying. And the next one is actually up here on top of the front gate. And now we're officially going into Hyrule Castle. So, yeah, this is where all the excitement happens. Oh, did I forget to speed this up? Okay, no, I didn't. Wait, there's one more down here. I forgot about this. Acorn that you shoot. Let's get that one. And then, now we're going in Hyrule. We've been in Hyrule this whole time, dude. Now we're going into the castle. So now we're officially in the castle. Starts off with an arrow mini game here. This one's pretty easy. You just gotta aim the right way, depending on what bow you're using. If you're using the golden bow, or I think I was using the golden bow there, so it was pretty easy to get that seed. And you're gonna want to climb up here, and another arrow mini game on here. Yeah. If I can hit it, God, it's taking me a long time. I just realized that. There we go. So you get that Korok, and there's another one where you have to shoot at like a certain spot. You're gonna notice a cut here because I had to go off screen to get arrows. I was like out of arrows, so I had to go off screen to get arrows. So you're gonna notice a cut here, and yeah. So I got my arrows and I came back, and you're gonna want to shoot up at this spot right here to get the Korok. 7 more minutes, or no, 10 more minutes. Just gonna go all the way, scroll all the way to the end here. So this one's underneath the rock, and yeah, man, I don't know what to say. Drink some water. Man, that dude got a perfect shot on me. I just realized that. Like, most of the time, if you hide in just the right spot, they can't actually hit you, or... It's funny, because, like, if a Guardian is chasing you, and it, like, actually spots you, you can just hide behind, like, a wall, and then eventually he'll just give up, and, like, just continue doing what he... Why am I saying he? It will continue doing what it was doing, and it'll just forget about you completely. And, like, if you're hiding behind a certain, like, thing, my God. This is garbage, dude. I mean, you've done this 100 times, and you're in speech class, and you perform, and you still can't give compelling commentary. That diary I was just reading in Zelda's, like, research lab area is actually a pretty interesting diary. Like, I'd recommend you guys read it, like, if you get the chance, because it gives a lot of interesting backstory to Zelda, and her whole character arc in this game, and how she, like, struggles to she wants to, like, research Guardians and do what she wants to do, but her dad's like, no, you gotta continue your training and all of that. It's an interesting character arc. And it also, like, there's another, like, diary inside her room. If you read that one, it talks about the, like, why Link doesn't talk. And he doesn't talk because it's like, he's just so stressed out by everyone around him that he doesn't want to he just remains silent. And he barely talks, which is a really interesting backstory. It's like stuff they didn't need to add in this game, but they just did. And then if you go into the king's study, my dad is fucking vacuuming right now. If you go into the king's study, you can, he has a diary too, and he talks about how he hates, like, the fact that he doesn't want to push his daughter to, like, do all this training, but he has a kingdom he has to look out for, and he is not going to be around forever, and, you know, he has to, she has to be there to, like, I guess, like, protect it while, you know, when he passes away. And I mean, there's just really interesting, like story bits that you can read about in those journals, like in their rooms and stuff. And my computer's starting to freaking lag again. And there's another quark underneath this rock right here. There's 6 minutes left. Okay, what's the next one? Yeah, I set up I finally get so fed up with the rain and slipping, like every single time I try and climb, that I just like set up a fire there and just waited until morning, until it was like gone basically. So this one you want to climb up here, and there's enough like rocks you have to blow up to get to this one, and I blow it up and I go flying off, but with my insane editing I'm able to make it look like it only lasted like 10 to 15 seconds, when really it lasted like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I feel like my commentary is just so terrible. So you want to come into Princess Zelda's room right here, and there's going to be a Korok that's chilling right here. Like it was freaking spying on Zelda the whole time. Even though she's not there, she's been fighting Ganon for like 100 years. So then you're going to come down here, and there's going to be one like on this wooden plank, or like shelf, I guess. And what the hell is a waterfall doing inside like Hyrule Castle? That's weird. It's so freaking weird. It's so stupid. So then I leave the area here, and then I warp to the shrine in the Hyrule Castle so that I'm like closer to the one that I'm going after. And you need an actual bird egg for this Korok, so I'd recommend, you know, going to get a bird egg. If I can, I'm thinking about like where bird eggs are like off the top of my head. If you go to the Muajin Shrine, there's shrine. There's one that I think you can find on like the edge of a cliff, That's one that if I'm thinking about where like bird eggs are off the top of my head, there's some there, I think. Actually, no, these are actually hard-boiled eggs. Actually, I think if you just get a regular bird egg and put it over a fire, it'll become a hard-boiled egg, if I'm not mistaken. So then you're going to want to come down these hallways right here. And this is like near the armory, I believe. Is it? I think we're about to see in a second. The guard's chamber. It's near the guard's chamber. You're going to blow up this wall right here. And I don't know why I picked up that barrel. And you're going to blow it up, and you're going to go inside. And the Korok's going to be up here. And we got 3 more to collect. So they're getting pretty close. Did I speed any of this? Never mind. I was talking to myself again. So you come down this way. There's 3 more to, actually 4 more to collect. And this one I was running around for a while trying to figure it out. It's another one where you have to like bomb the rocks to get it, and it's like sitting beneath a smaller rock you have to pick up. And I think this one's like more around like the front. I think this one's like in front of the castle, like Yeah, because that's the front gate right there. And you're gonna... It's like... around here somewhere. It's right there. You blow up these rocks, and you lift up this rock to get it. Yeah. And then, the next one is, I don't really remember. I think it's another one behind rocks. Man, I'm starting to get tired now. The monster I was drinking a couple minutes ago is starting to wear off. Thankfully, I'm pretty close to the end of this, so... Yeah. Man. So which one is this? Oh, yeah, this one's behind some rocks too. So you get this one. And Korok seed, 280. There's 2 more. So the second to last one is where is it? I don't remember. I have no idea. I'm starting to zone out. Oh, okay. This one is this is really odd because there's like these ice. There's just random like just these ice blocks in here. It's like where the hell did these like how did these even form in here? Like it's not. There's no way it's like cold enough in here for like there to be ice. But anyways, you melt this ice to get this Korok, and then the final Korok is actually you're gonna head into the area where the Royal Guard gear is. So head out this way and around towards the library down here, and up here and here and here, blah 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 blah. Through this hallway and that hallway and this hallway and this hallway, and you're gonna go into this room to the right, and it's gonna be up here. So those are all of the Koroks in the Central Hyrule region. I'm finally done with this region, so if you guys enjoyed this, please comment, subscribe, and next time I'll be taking on the Ridgeland region. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace!